I got an email from a viewer asking me a specific question. The question was, if he buys a used 400 2.8 Nikon, will it be equal or close to same results as buying a more expensive 600mm f4G or FL lens? There's only one way to find out. Rock and roll. What's good, guys? This is Vahography. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to take out the 400mm 2.8 G lens VR in beautiful Huntington Beach, California. Once again, I got an email from a viewer. He saw the video I posted last week where I was at this exact same location with the 600mm f4 FL. I was doing some surfing shots with the Z9. I got my Z9 with me right here. If he bought a 400 2.8, he found a good deal on one online. He wanted to get this extender right here, the 1.4 times. When you put this 1.4 times extender on a 400mm, you get really close to a 600mm f4. Well, Mr. Viewer, you asked me that specific question. This is what we do on Vahography. We actually show you. We get the camera, get the Nikon Z9, we grab the 400 2.8 G lens, put the extender on, and we show you right here, right now. Beautiful weather again here in Southern California, Orange County. Hey, let me show you that lens in question. Give me a second. Right here, guys, this is the lens in question. The 400mm 2.8. Hey, by the way, guys, I want to thank Pro Media Gear for sending me this foot for my 400mm 2.8 G lens to use it on the Pro Media Katana gimbal. So, all right, guys, enough talk. Let's get started. Let's mount this thing on a Z9 and let's take some pictures. Let's do some videos and let's rock and roll. Say hello to my little friend. I don't know what it is about water. I was born to be seaside. I get there and what do I see? A jet ski racing competition. This is my lucky day. It sure was a beautiful day. I started it off with the Nikon TC3 1.4 times teleconverter on the 400G, the Nikon Z9 capturing at 4K 120 and then slowing it down in post. Using the teleconverter with the 400, I'm getting 560 millimeters at f4, so it's almost a 600 millimeter. I'm recording the EVF here on the Z9. I want to show you guys how this camera is tracking the jet skiers here. These guys are super at their craft. I mean, water everywhere, high speed action. Look at them go. I love that moment. I'm going to show you that capture in a second. But there's water everywhere and it's fast paced action. And the camera is just doing a great job. Camera settings are on the screen right there, so you can see one at 3200 of a second, 4.5, ISO 250. I have 3D autofocus on, and look at that. Bam! These guys are super talented. So pay attention to the focus box on your screen. Look how it's tracking the athlete with all that busyness going on with the water. It's right there with the high-paced action. The focus with this lens is fast and snappy. Again, this is with the TC on 560 millimeters. Check out this jump. This is rock and roll for sure. Look at that. In this next example, the box lost the skier, but look at the image. Tack sharp. Let me zoom in here so you can see. Same result on this next sample. Look at this jet skier. Boom, the box is not on the target, but when I review the image, it's very, very usable, and I like these results. Let me zoom in here so you guys could take a closer look. How do they land? I bet it takes years of practice and patience to get this good with these jet skis. I mean, these are jet skis, guys. Crazy shot here. This is one of my favorite captures of the day. The proof is in the pudding, guys. The Nikon Z9 is excellent with the 3D autofocus tracking. As you see here through the EVF, it's on target. I also tried different focus modes like WC1, WC2, wide area AF. The focus modes that I tried today had its share of time needed for practice to get good with it, to master it. I'm just getting started. I wanted to try 2 sets of images. These were shot with the TC off now. This is straight up 400 millimeter. So here I'm looking at if there's any difference with the tracking or the speed of the tracking. I'm switching from 3D to wide area AF, people tracking, and then automatic tracking. It's just doing a good job all around, I think. So with the 400mm 2.8G, there's a VR switch on the lens. So I have the VR on right now, and I just wanted to see the difference between the stills. Here's a fast action shot. This was unexpected. Look at what's going on here. They nearly collided, guys, and here is the stills. In this next example, I've locked onto the target. I'm just hitting the shutter at 3D autofocus at 5 frames per second. I'm shooting him until he's out of my frame. Now I'm just going with the shots. Let me show you the shots. Every single shot is in focus. Look at the image numbers on the left so you could see that all the shots during the sequence, I took about 75 pictures and all of them were usable, great. Maybe you got 1 or 2 in there that are out, but as you can see, the Z9 did a stellar job. Now, I thought this was a surfer in the water. Turns out this was a remote control surfing toy. Really cool gadget. Now, I'm doing a video clip here with the Z9, and it's tracking it really, really nicely. Look at that. The more I use these super telephoto lenses, the better and better I'm getting. Yes, the Z9 is great, but it's not going to do everything for you. Here's another example of the EVF. The yellow box on your screen is the camera tracking the subject. I'm capturing this without the teleconverter. I'm at 2.8 here, and I was quite a distance away, shooting it full frame. It's just tracking the subject. It's cutting through the water. This guy's moving at a high rate of speed. And look at that. The box is still on him all the way through, cutting in the action and just grabbing focus. Whoever complains about the Z9 autofocus tracking, nah, I don't buy that one bit. The Z9 is excellent. In case you were wondering how the VR on the lens works with the teleconverter on, here's an example with the VR off, and watch what happens when I turn it on. I'm at 560 millimeters here, capturing video clips, and big difference with VR on the lens. This was a super fun event. I love high-paced action like this. I feel like this was a great opportunity to showcase what this lens and the Nikon Z9 can do. Good job, guys. You guys, hard work pays off. As I was walking in my car, I noticed some beach volleyball action, so I had to, get to work and capture the action. The camera and the lens with the TC did a great job tracking the players here. This is a funny little clip here. And one more thing I want to mention, I'm using a Nikon D4 battery the whole day. A testament to how well the Nikon batteries really are. It lasted me the whole time. Yes, the Nikon Z9 is compatible with D4, D5, and D6 batteries. Tracks the athlete and the serve and captures the moment through the net. So yes, guys, I'm very pleased with the results. The 400 millimeter works great with the TC and the Z9. Rock and roll. This is what it's all about, guys. Just a great time all around, doing my photography, listening to music, great weather. So I hope this video helped any of you guys wondering how the 400 millimeter G VR works with the FTZ adapter and the TC14E III on a Nikon Z9. And to answer the original question, is the 400 millimeter with the teleconverter just like using a native 600 millimeter f4, FL, or G lens? All I can say is it's a great option. You won't go wrong with either or. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. The 400 millimeter 2.8 G VR. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what you guys think of the results. That was cool. That was such an unexpected surprise with the professional jet ski race going on. Man, every time you come here to Huntington Beach, you never know what you will encounter. So glad I had this thing, and glad I was here with the Nikon Z9 capturing the action. If you guys like content like this, go ahead and subscribe to Vahography, hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload new content. The 400G monster lens. All right, guys, well, it's time for me to get out of here. I had a great time today, and more adventures like this in the future. I want to thank you guys for watching. Nikon Z9 400 millimeter 2.8 G VR lens, a killer lens. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Yeah. Hey, what's good, guys? Vahagan here from Vahography. If you like more rockin' videos like this one, go ahead and check the videos on the screen and subscribe to this channel, Vahography. Rock and roll.